So, going into year two, we lost a lot of players out of the back line in a really amazing senior class that did a lot to change things in the program and get us on a good track. And I think, more than record, more than goal scoring and results, I'd say the steps that we took in team culture and having different expectations was really where we concentrated and where we want to concentrate moving forward. I just every season and then every group, it's a build, and both short term, meaning the next few weeks, this season, the next and looking into seasons to come and the years. Our priority is to do well on the field and win games, but we also want to do it in a way that represents George Fox the way George Fox deserves to be represented. There's been some fairly significant turnover, and with that, graduating those 8, we have freshmen coming in, and it's a decently large class. And I think one of the first indicators of a positive indicator of the class was that on commitment day, which we did over Zoom again this year, that they jumped into our funny question asking and our quirky, humor as a group right away. They fit right in immediately. Playing wise, we had our first training session this morning, and the group looks really good. Freshmen take a little bit of adjustment. Coming back takes a little bit of adjustment, and when you add a large class, we have to figure out exactly what our new identity is as a team and how we're going to play. But everything so far has been fun and looks pretty good. Gosh, that's a tough question because I think there's going to be mainstays. I think there's going to be surprises. I think that every season brings those things. I know that one person I'm looking forward to watching this year coming back off of injury is Lucy. She had an injury, last summer, kind of right out of school, and she looked strong. She looked good this morning. It's really good to see her out there playing because it's been a little while. Willa's been so strong for us in the back line, and we've moved her to midfield sometimes. I mean, if we need a goal, I wouldn't put it past us to move her up front. She's a great leader. Courtney Jones, another player that had some injuries last year right when she got into her stride playing in midfield. Really excited to see her back, and she has great leadership qualities. We got Maggie Phillips, who scored a lot of goals for us last year. She looks great on the field. She was great this morning. Another senior, Maggie Schott. We've got 2 seniors this year. She's going to lead in midfield with Taylor, and we got Cause up top. So, I mean, at this point, I feel like there's a lot of players that I could go through. At this point, it's just putting in the work, learning our new system and how we play with each other. And one of the priorities this year is, we haven't had the opportunity over the last couple years, and since I've been here, to go have some, take a trip, do some team building, do some other things. So we're going to take advantage of that time and do some of those things, catch up on some time, get to know each other off the field a bit. We're figuring out how our team this year with a lot of freshmen, how they fit together, putting the pieces together. So all those games are going to be very important. And the first one's at home against a team that I believe is bringing a lot of super seniors back off that COVID year. So with our youth and their experience, that's going to be interesting. And then, we're going to have an away game and then another home game real quick, back-to-back, sort of back-to-back, first and third. So I want to take as much information from those games as I can and get our players some experience and build off of that when we prepare for Pacific to kick off conference. I'm looking forward to it. I think we look good. And the teams that we play, there's also been a lot of coaching turnover in the conference. So with that, even though I have the experience of now coaching against and playing against every opponent, I think the coaching changes are going to bring adjustments to about half those programs. So that's different. But also the conference has attracted some pretty cool people and coaches, and I'm looking forward to seeing them at games and competing against them.